Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans on Monday Night Primetime. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team set to go on Christmas Eve. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Houston. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Grover Stewart there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Titans first down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Mooney in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. He identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The extra point, up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Trying to start digging out now with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up
Second and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
9-yard gain on the
It's going to be third. They need 1.
third down.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down.
On first and 10, it's Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
And 10. At the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Here's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The PAT up and good. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 29, here's second down and 4.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Bigsby. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 9
Second
yards.
down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First carry in the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 37.
Another run here with Hall. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
Here we go. 319.
First down. Fields. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
For number 85.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Here we go, son.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now he'll run it to the pylon. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. And they're able to bounce back with that touchdown on the last drive, making up for the brutal start with a pick 6 on their first possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They run on the jet sweep. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Titans first down.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here we go. We're good. Blue 58. Blue 58. Set. Up. Set.
A first down throw for Fields. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And the Texans first down.
319. Good after that.
1st and 10.
Fields now to throw on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's Bigsby. He's got space inside the 25. And He's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Fields now on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. One's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. As they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 17. Titans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have a Texans first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Here we go. Good.
Now, Fields. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing is Fields. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Another Texans.
Here we go.
First down. First down.
Fields. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. Try here for the extra point. Oh, this a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the handoff. This is Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 11.
Mahomes back to the left side into the hands of Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So fourth down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out, and he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. 3:19, get set. Go.
Here's Fields. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go. 19 shucks. 11.
Fields to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second down, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 3:31. Right.
Fields. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
The 17-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, 10. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Open man, that's Collins. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Titans' 7-yard line.
Fields now. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He gets this complete to Burden. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's another Titans first down.
Mahomes now to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Mahomes now on second down. Inside the 10, and he's caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal, Tennessee.
In motion now, it's Collins. Mahomes. Connection made. It's Burden. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Titans. Now, Narvison for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Titans get it back to within 9. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Right side and brought in by Williams. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
36-yard line.
Fields now on second down. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Fields. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is
both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
4 yards.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here we go. Turn ball, right. Go.
First down, Fields. That one is caught by Collins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
Ball
9.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, Side. Side.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, Side. Side.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first. Bigsby. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Texans 37. Titans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offensive receiver Nico Collins set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. They'll run with Book. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That pass is caught by Burden. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, Mahomes. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's good for a Titans first down.
They'll go with Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. On the jet sweep, here's Burden. A second effort, and he is in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The Titans will
Throwing is Mahomes. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Texans offense and Tank Bigsby getting ready to take over. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Second and 10.
Here we go. Matter. 319. Can't. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
319. Get that.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Afonso Melifonwu.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 windy. Jump. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here we go.
Hall, touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
29.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. First down throw, Mahomes, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. That is Myles Garrett. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. Right.
A run. It's Bigsby. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tonight.
Once again, it's Bigsby. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
First
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Ball
up
on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, son.
Once again, it's Scatterboot. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock is stopped when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. It's an enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the 36-yard
Play action here. Mahomes, right side, caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick to the left side into the hands of Collins. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's another Titans 1st down.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Texans tack on 1 more to their lead.
Titans 29.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It's out left and complete to Burton. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6. Mahomes now to throw again. It looked little, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Mahomes back. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
36.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
Why you all in my face?